Joanne, how are you? I am coming to you today with a Bramble Fox design team layout, and I am so excited about this. I could not wait to get these. Look at these awesome perspectives that you get if you celebrate 4th of July. You get this white one, and then it says America the Beautiful. But this is special because it has these little blue inserts. Look. Oh, how pretty is that, right? So that's going to be my title. And I have the rest of it off to the side because I don't want to lose it. And look at these petite perspectives. You get balloons and stars and these little sparklers. They look like fireworks, don't they? I love these. I cannot wait to make this layout. I have been waiting to scrap this photo. I can't even. Are you kidding me? Look at the girls. I mean, look at those little outfits. This is the cutest photo in the entire world. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some border strips over here to the side. And this is a piece of Hip Kit cardstock. And then this is just a piece of white Bazzill cardstock that I did a star border punch in. And then this is the stripe banner strip from this piece of paper, and I just thought, oh my goodness, look at that. And then I'm going to come in with some red, and this is from Pinkfresh Studio Life Right now. So I wanted to go like that. Isn't that pretty? So let's go ahead and get that stuck down. I am going to just use some ATG. Okay guys, isn't that cute? I like it. And what I was thinking with this was stars and stripes. I don't know. I put like 1, 2, 3, 4 pattern paper behind my photo. I did white, then the red, then the blue in these 2 papers. And then I put it on white again, just because I want to put this just touching the blue, and I didn't want blue on blue, so I thought that that white would separate this blue from that blue, and over here it'll be okay, and also distinguish it from what else we're going to do over here on the background. So you can do white and then something behind it on a white background. Okay, now this next part's going to be super fancy and complicated. I'm only kidding. It's actually going to be the most unfancy thing you're going to see. So what I want to do is I'm going to bring in my Tupperware bowl. Well, it's Pampered Chef. Just because I want to make a circle. And I picked this one because it's big and I can see through it. So what I'm going to want to do is make sure that I'm even on the top and the bottom. And that's about where I want my photo. So let me get that out of there so I can see. And I'm just going to take a pencil and I'm going to go from this blue paper all the way around. And I think right there is good. And we're going to do some really fancy stuff here. We're going to just draw a circle. And I'm going to leave the pencil mark there because I'm going to use it for some hand stitching, so it'll give me a guide on where I can poke my holes. I'm now going to bring in this amazing Bramble Fox stencil, which is well loved because I use it constantly, and it's the fireworks, and you get 1, 2, 3, 4 different sized fireworks. I decided that I was going to use some Nouveau drops, and this is Midnight Blue and Scrapbook.com Pops of Color, and I'm not sure what color this is. I can't really read it. I think it says Rudolph Red. So that's going to look really cool. So what I did is I put both of them in my paint tray over here. You can see, and I'm just going to dip my blending brush in the pops and the Nouveau, and I'm lightly just going to put it through the stencil with my blending brush. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to put a very little bit on there, and I'm going to try to stay within this circle. So if we put the photo right there, see how cute that looks? And again, I'm going to stitch all the way around the circle. But let's get some decorations on there. I want to put this up on some fun foam. So let's see what we can do here. I need a pair of scissors. That would be very helpful. And I'm just going to go like this. And then I'm going to take a big chunk out of this corner because I'm going to put a shaker on my page, of course. But I just thought that a 4th of July layout would be perfect for a red, white, and blue sequin shaker. Okay, so leaving this empty, putting this here like so, and look at the shaker I made. This is from the Pinkfresh, same collection as this, and I just did red, white, and blue sequins, and there are some red stars in there, which is perfect. And I thought I would just sneak that under there like that, so that way with no foam there, this is all still at the same height and level. Let's get some glossy accents on that and get that adhered down. I always test my glossy accents over the top of my trash can just to make sure that it's not going to explode on my layout. And I'm only using little teeny dots of glossy accents. You don't need a whole bunch because you don't want it seeping out from the sides and getting all over everything. But if it did a little bit, that's fine because it is going to dry clear and shiny. Okay, so I am going to finish this title up, so it's all adhered here, and I just put little teeny foam strips underneath the bottom of the word July to raise it to the same level as the photo. And if I left it like that, you would be able to see it, but it doesn't matter because once we get the letter inserts in, the foam is going to give a base for these colored inserts to set on. So normally this wouldn't be complicated because you would just glue it flat on a piece of paper and it'd be fine. But since I popped it up, I'm going to put a little glossy accents right inside there. I'm just going to go ahead and drop that in there, and it's going to rest on the foam squares that I put underneath there. And I will do the same thing for the J here. I'm going to just put some in there, and then I will place the J in there. How gorgeous is this? Oh my god, I love that perspective. I did make one little floral cluster out of a Spellbinders metal die that I thought maybe I could put up here if I like it. I think it just adds a little something cute to the layout, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put my top back on my glossy accents here before that dries out. And I don't want it really close to the girls' faces, so I'm going to put it right up in the corner. And what I did is I made a couple extra leaves out of a different metal die, and I did paint them with a glitter marker just to give it that 4th of July sparkle. So I think I will put this right there in the corner. Give that a second to dry, but before it dries too much, I want to go ahead and put these leaves in underneath there. I just wanted the floral cluster to be a little bit bigger than it is. So I'm just going to put some extra leaves in there, and I'm just turning it so my arms are not in the way of you seeing what I am doing. Okay. And let me just move this one over here just a little bit, kind of hitting each other. Didn't really want them that close to each other. All right, now I'm just going to give that glue a little bit of time to dry. I'm just going to put this on here, and right where I drew this line, okay, I'm going to follow that. I'm going to go right up against the sequin shaker with my first hole, and then I'm just going to eyeball it every few spaces, and I'm just going to go ahead and poke my holes in there. Okay, I won't make you sit through all of that, so I'm going to put it all the way here and all the way around here, and then I'm going to do, I think a chain stitch would be beautiful. And then once I get that finished, we're going to come back, we're going to finish decorating this, and we'll be all set. Hi guys, I'm back. I got my stitching done. Let me show it to you. I just did a chain stitch. There we go. You can see it up close there. I decided to use white embroidery floss because I didn't want to compete with the blue and the red from all my stenciling and Nouveau Drop mixed media. And also I decided to go ahead and put down all of my Pinkfresh gems. I usually do that off camera because I don't know where I'm going to put them and it's not really very interesting to watch. So I put some here, put a couple in this corner, and I did 1, 2, 3 clusters there. And of course I do have some in the middle like I mentioned before. And then I extended my title off from the perspective to say 4th of July Beauties, which is so true. Isn't that fun? Here's my shaker. Okay, and then I did do glitter marker on these stars, and then I outlined them with just a black Sharpie just to make them stand out a little bit more, and I think that that really made a difference. I smudged in some Nouveau along the white border of this strip because it wasn't blending nicely, and I think that that's it. I decided to put a strip of pom-pom trim along the side here, and I just think that looks really cute to match with the embroidery floss. I don't think I am going to embellish too much because we've already got some stuff down. It looks good already. I put in a little ticket up here. It was just a piece I fussy cut from pattern paper, but I am going to put this sticker in, and it says weekend fun. I have it on a foam square on one side only because I'm going to put it right in this corner, and this is on foam, so I will elevate it to the same size, excuse me, the same height as the photo. And let me see exactly where I want to put this. I want to make sure it's in the middle of this shaker. And I have a flare button. It says love this with some text in the back. Oops, I just dropped my glossy accents. I'm going to put this down with glossy accents. I'm just going to slide it in right underneath this floral cluster. So I'll put some of that on here like this, and I will go under with my tweezers, lift up, and slide this in. Now I want to get it so I can still read that it says love this without the leaves interfering with that wording. Last but not least, I am going to put those tiny perspectives down that I showed you earlier, and oh my gosh, I love them. Look at how awesome. You don't have to use these for 4th of July either. These could be paint splatters, and of course you can use stars on anything. They're perfect for boy layouts too. Thinking I would do a little cluster of 3s, so red, white, and blue over here maybe, and then where should we put another one? I think we need at least 2 of these, so let's put one down here, and I'll put this here because I don't want this blue next to the blue words. How about that? Yeah, that's good. So let's do some close-up. Here's the pom-pom trim, the border punch, and this awesome 4th of July perspective, which I am in love with. And these beautiful little perspectives, sequin shaker, some more of those. Let me show you up close so you can see how super cute they are. There's the hand stitching, my absolutely amazing photo. I love that picture. And a little cluster up at the top. Okay, so there you go, you guys. If you have any comments about anything, or if you have any questions about Bramble Fox or anything that I did, please leave me a comment below. Happy to answer you. Okay, I will put close-ups at the end for you. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day. Bye.